Hello, my wrestling marks. This is Heelcast. I'm Andy. This is my main man, Brennan. But yeah, we're new to the game. We're trying to take it over. Coming for you, CVV. Slowly, very slowly. But we coming for it. We coming for it.
What's up, dude? Different
What's
different
up?
setup.
Yeah, I feel like I haven't seen you in forever.
I know.
I
It's
didn't see
weird.
you this morning. I didn't
Oh
see
yeah,
you
you did.
yesterday. Yeah.
Nah, we're trying to take a different little approach to things. We can seeing what other methods are out there, I guess, other than
Com-
just having to use our friends' equipment all the time. Just trying to if there's something
yeah.
happening, it's happening,
Comfort
and
comfort of our own homes. I'm not wearing
yeah.
pants. You know
I
what I
was
mean?
literally
Yeah,
you
dude.
took the words
You know?
right out of my mouth.
Yeah, no,
Um,
no need to do
Also,
that.
a landmark for us. First time ever being live. That's kind of cool. Um,
We'll find out. We'll find out how cool it is, you know?
I mean, right now we got zero people watching, so.
Hell yeah, dude.
But
Hell yeah.
who cares? TikTok's
Yeah.
next.
Yeah. Yeah.
But anyways,
That's
what's up, dude? How are you?
chilling, man. We've talked about it before. Wrestling, crazy. Um, get through this week and then everything can calm down. I feel like we can focus a little bit more. But yeah, I feel like we're still grinding. Haven't
It's
missed a
been
week, you
no.
know. Yeah.
Surprising with everything going on. We haven't missed a week or anything, and um, yeah, crazy week in wrestling or
Nuts.
WWE, I should say.
Yeah, WWE. I don't know. I mean, I feel like we've been on a WWE kick here recently. I mean, that's what our bread and butter is anyway. Like we know the most about it. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's just been something captivating about this story with Cena and Cody. Um, you know, getting a resolution from it. But
Into the
yeah, man.
episode, did this weekend live up to what you thought, or were
Yeah.
you
No,
upset with it?
I mean there were some matches that I think could have been a lot better. I think Solo and Jacob, the possibilities there were like endless with those two. So I think I don't think Jacob and Solo dropped the ball as much as like creatively the ball got dropped. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. You watch some of the other matches and like their rivalry is kind of like it's in there. So why they just kind of was like, just there's
So
really nothing special.
my buddy, my receiver dude at my Kroger on Monday was telling me, and it's kind of weird when you look at it, is
Yeah.
when Samoans face Samoans, the match is a dud. We look at Jimmy versus Jay, dud.
Yeah,
Jacob versus Solo, that was kind
dud.
of a dud.
Yeah.
Um, Roman and Jay at SummerSlam 2 years ago. I mean, it was good.
And oh, yeah, yeah,
That
yeah,
street
yeah.
fight or whatever.
I mean, they had
Um,
that one good Hell in a Cell match
right.
together, you
But he was
know?
saying though, you put the Samoans together, and the match is off the chart.
Yeah.
I.e., Roman and Jay from opening match night
Yeah.
one. The
Yeah, you
Usos
got
versus Sammy and KO. Fantastic tag match from 2 years ago.
yeah, and you're right, and then rockin', Roman
Roman.
versus Cody and Seth. Yeah, 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 yeah.
It's
That
just
was
crazy to think about.
yeah, I guess I'd never really thought about it. Um, huh,
It,
that's,
it, kind,
you
it
know?
kind of makes you think a little bit.
Yeah, because 'cause I'm sitting here, like, flashing back in different matches, and I was like, "Huh, I guess, usually Samoan versus Samoan doesn't ever do that good." I think it's just, I mean,
I
I
wonder,
don't think it's planned, you know what I mean? But if they're
right.
family, maybe they don't wanna beat the shit out of each other, you know what I
I,
mean? Like,
I
they don't
wonder
wanna
though. I wonder if though, like you see like Jimmy and Jay, like dog, this is gonna be fire. Like, cause you seen the Hardys when they
Yeah,
fought each other.
yeah,
Like I
yeah.
wonder if maybe we expect too much from it a
No,
little
I
bit.
mean, I think they even said Jimmy and Jay even said that that match was a fucking dud. You know what I mean? Like, it was
But
a
didn't they also
dud.
get time cut?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, obviously, that has a lot to do with it.
Right.
Yeah. But, I mean,
But
it's whatever. Just don't put Samoans against each other. You know what I mean? Let them. Don't do that. Don't do
it's
that. I'm
crazy
fine
to
with
think
it.
about though, because they're like big superstars though.
That fucking family, dude. That family is just I mean, it was like Drew McIntyre said, "If you wanna get over in this company, just change your last name to Fatu," or what is it?
Annoy,
Anoia? Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. And then, yeah, you'll get over. I mean, look at Jacob, like, yeah, he was a dog in the indies, uh, but he came up and he was just out the gate, he was crazy.
Pretty soon they're gonna say change your last name to Hopper, and you're gonna be, you
You're
know.
gonna be doing great things. You're gonna be doing
But
great things,
no,
great things.
let's get into it, man. Well, I guess the two big talking points will go in order from night one, night two. Night one, Seth faking the injury, and I guess a little bit of the fallout on Raw.
Yeah.
I like how they're going with it
They're just
and
incorporating it into the
incorporating
story.
it. Yeah, that's kind
Yeah.
of cool.
Yeah, that'll
Um,
definitely I think that'll put some cool shit. It's almost like you look at it as Seth's gonna be almost punished in a way, you know what I mean, by like the matches they're putting him in. Like on Raw, Adam Pearce made him do the match with LA Knight. And obviously there was some hijinks at the end of the match because like why not? It's WWE, you know what I mean? There's always gonna be hijinks at the end of a match. But yeah, no, I definitely think it's a very cool story for Seth. I think where we go from here, like, it's not gonna go forever, you know what I mean? But like the memory of it is gonna be legit for I don't ever think it'll go away. You know what I mean? Everybody will remember when Seth Rollins faked an injury and, fooled the whole world and then showed up.
a clip earlier, and I
Yeah,
didn't know this. Remember when Seth turned on the Shield?
he had a plan B. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've always got
and
a plan B.
and
Yeah.
Hunter said there's always a
Always a
plan
plan
B.
B. Yeah.
So I wasn't watching wrestling at that time, and I didn't know like that was
Yeah.
the correlation. And
Yeah.
now I'm so invested. But
Well,
it's
that's
kind of
why
cool. Like
you're Mr. Plan B, so that's why as soon as he brought that up last night, I shot you a text immediately. I was like, stop talking about Plan B. That was Plan B. Um, so, but yeah, I mean, I think, it's not a lot to deep dive into it. We're one day into it. It definitely worked in the sense of cashing in on Punk, which I love. You know what I mean? I think I'm a big Seth fan. So anything where Seth is on top, like I'm just all about it. Every bit of it.
though
Speaking
to
of what,
see
yeah, I
Punk.
mean so the funny thing was too, like I text you, did you see when he was cutting that promo in the ring, did you see Braun Breaker in the background? He's kind of like just walking around really slow and he was wearing glasses and he just looked pissed off. Like I know he's hurt, but like, yeah,
Turn soon.
I don't know what's up with your earbuds, but nope, no. Huh, no. Do you have them both in or you just have one in? I don't know, dude. I can't hear you. How? Dude, on everything, I cannot hear you.
What I'm saying.
Now, there it is.
I don't know.
I don't
Anyways,
know.
we'll have to cut it. But I mean, you're a magician at cutting things.
Yeah, no, it's all good. Yeah, we can just keep rocking. There's nobody in the live. Who cares? Um,
Post it. We gotta.
yeah, we'll just post it. It adds for entertainment, It adds for entertainment value. But yeah, dude, Braun was just kind of walking around back there, and I was like, what are they doing already? You know? And we got a name finally for the faction, the Vision. I think that goes hard. I swear to God, you keep cutting out, dog. I'm not fucking with you. I swear to God, I'm not fucking with you.
Name.
There it is.
Let me try. Let me try just one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. It comes in spurts. Nope.
I like the nickname.
Okay. I You literally turned your head and it just cut out. No, nothing's coming through. No. Now I can. You didn't even say anything, and I can hear noise.
Let me switch headphones.
Alright.
Well, you're gonna have to cut this up so much.
No, it's fine. It's a giant chunk of time, and then we'll just get right back into it. I know where I was. Mm, do it again. Well, now I can't even see you. Mommy is gone. I'm all alone in the live podcast alone. Nobody's here. I'm all alone. Uh, now it's so random, dog. I promise you. It's so random.
Hear you.
See, I barely just heard I heard the end of
This
what
is
you were
why
saying there.
we have technology. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
so now I
can't.
can hear me. Now I can hear me through you.
I don't know. Oh, hold on. This is why. AirPods.
What about now?
Now say
Hello?
something.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh
Oh,
my
there it
god.
is. There it
That
is.
that was AIDS.
That was AIDS?
Yeah, that was horrible.
Yeah.
Um, okay, you're gonna have to cut this, or I can.
No, it's all good.
No, we're
It's
not.
all
We
good.
can't. We can't post a podcast on
No, that's
Spotify if
why.
there's no
Yeah.
audio for 3 minutes.
It's funny. They're gonna be like, what's happening? It'll make them feel like they were here for the live. We can't deprive our fans, our
Oh
massive amount
my
of
god.
fans. Yeah.
We'll figure something out.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why yours is not working.
I think they're the older AirPods, so that's why.
You just need to get new AirPods, dog.
Or I just need to get the new Galaxy Buds. Anyways, back to what we were talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah, so we'll jump right back into it because no one's ever gonna hear this. But did you see Braun Breaker?
Yeah, he looks pissed.
Yeah, he looked pissed back there, dude. And I was like, is it because he's hurt? Or is it because I hope they're not already trying to put friction in this faction.
No, I think it's too young.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but they've done it so many times with Braun Breaker, or I mean with Seth Rollins to where, he gets a faction and then they give it no time at all and then they break the faction up and it's just so annoying. Um,
I just don't really see what the point of Bronson Reed is, honestly. I get it, another big body,
he's
but
the tribal thief, dog.
I I get
He's
that.
got the shoe of Fala. You know what I mean? He's got the shoe of Fala.
But I mean, unless they're trying to push him,
Yeah. I mean, it's just like evolution. It's the same shit. You know what I mean? Like Rick is, I mean, Paul Heyman's Ric Flair, Seth Rollins is Triple H, and then you got Batista and Randy Orton. I think Braun is Randy and Bronson is Batista.
okay, just
Yeah, I mean,
different
yeah,
shapes.
different shapes, but I think they believe in Bronson. I think Bronson was already gonna have a hell of a push. Multiple things have happened. Like he had a title shot years ago and he had his baby and he had to step away. He didn't have the baby. You get what I'm saying? But like
I
he had to
mean, he
step
could have.
away. He could have. It's 2025. Um, but yeah, so he had to step away. And then you have the War Games match, and they were pushing the shit out of him, and then he broke his freaking legs or his ankles in the War Games match. So again, they had to put him away. So it's like here we are again. Um,
I like Bronson. I like
I fuck with Bronson. I
being
fuck with Bronson.
a bigger dude, seeing a dude move like that is
Yeah,
nuts.
yeah. Charles Thickens, some might say. Um, but yeah, no, I noticed that last night and I was like, damn, they better not be putting friction in this group already. Like, you can have some in a sense because like when we were watching SummerSlam, I think, and I don't think it was on accident. If you watch that tag match, watch like if you go back and watch it, watch Braun when he's talking in that match. He's saying, "I'm the leader now. I'm in charge now." And he's saying shit like that. And then Seth cashes in that night, and they made it a point to say last night that nobody knew. You know what I mean? Nobody knew that he was faking it, which means Bronson and Braun did not know he was faking it. He said 2 people knew. So his wife and I
Heyman.
don't yeah, so,
Do you
yeah,
believe that though?
no, no. But that's the story. They made it very clear that 2 people knew. So if you look at that, and then you look at Braun Breaker in that SummerSlam match saying, "I'm the leader now. I'm in charge now." You know what I mean? Like, all that kinda shit, and then Seth comes back, it would make sense that Braun looks pissed off in the ring. You know what I mean? Because he thought this was his time, for the story's sake, he thought it was his time, and then Seth just comes back, cashes in. Now Seth is back and he's the champ, and Braun's got to go back to falling in line. If it was a longer story and then this happened, like we would be like, "Oh, dude, he's taking it all day. He's gonna challenge Seth." Like they're gonna whatever. It's just because it's so new. I don't know if they're just planting seeds for like long form storytelling or like what they're doing, but I think something fishy is coming out of that. And that sucks if they're already gonna do it. But yeah, something's coming out of that. I mark my words on it, you know, we'll see. We'll see for sure.
I mean, you're more than likely right
Yeah.
because just like you said, by the way, he's looking and whatnot. So
Yeah,
I,
dude.
I would be pissed though because I do like this faction that they have. Um,
The vision.
the vision, yeah, it's
The
definitely
vision.
it's unique.
It's cold. It's cold.
Um, yeah, I mean we've talked about it numerous times, but I guess the other big point, the beast.
The beast incarnate. The next
We,
big thing. The
I guess.
1 and 21 and 1. Yeah, no, I'm pretty juiced. I like Brock Lesnar. There's a lot of flat coming around that though. Um
I have seen so much hatred on
So
X.
much. I mean, even like Mercedes said shit, was like talking shit. Swerve Strickland was talking shit, and it's like, look, I'm not giving the dude the benefits of the doubt. I have no idea what is going on with that case. You know what I mean? If there was some fuckery at foot, and it's legit, like he was involved, then no, he should not be here. You know what I mean? But
But
like,
I
I
don't think
can't.
WWE would put themselves in that position.
No, see, that's what I'm saying. They're not gonna put themselves in a position like that, knowing the riff that will come from it, knowing that they know something we don't know, is how I feel. 100% if he is guilty of anything, then fuck no, he needs to be gone. Like, you don't need to fucking be there. Like, you need to get out and not come back, because that's fucked up. And that's sad because I fuck with Brock Lesnar, but like that's just it's what it is.
So I don't think anything he did anything wrong because, like I said, TKO would not put them. It's not just WWE; it's also UFC in jeopardy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Which are both multi-billion-dollar businesses or corporation, whatever
Right,
the fuck you want to call them.
right,
So I don't think they would put themselves in that position that something could more serious come down. So,
right.
um,
If they did, they're dumb. If they
oh,
did, they're
hundred
dumb.
percent.
They're so stupid if they did that knowing whatever. Like, we don't know. We're not in the
But
courtroom.
I
We don't, you
have
know what I
read that
mean?
their legal team has cleared him.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's hard for people on the outside looking in to just, believe what you read because, like, either way you look at it, you know what I mean? Like, how do we know any of it's true? Um, Yeah, dude, it's just crazy. It's crazy. I hope for wrestling's sake and the WWE's sake, there is no fuckery at foot. Um, and they know something we don't know. You know what I mean? Because, like, I mean, we know it's happened. We watch it with the NFL all the time. Not so much in the Sean Watson's case because, shit happens. But like Matt Ariza, that punter for the Bills, he
Oh,
got implicated.
No,
Yeah,
you're good.
he got implicated in that sexual assault and got kicked off the team, lost all his contract and everything. Come to find out a year later, it was all bullshit. You know what I mean? So it's like, we don't know. We do not know. And I'm not
I
saying
I
anything against this woman. I don't remember her name that she's lying.
Janelle
Yeah,
Evans or
I am right. I am not saying that. I take no side in this because like I
I
have
know her
not the
attorney said
faintest clue.
something.
Yeah, I have not the faintest clue what is going on in this case, you know, and it's just like, you know, they say innocent until proven guilty, you know, like I find it you're guilty until proven innocent as well. You know what I'm saying? Like
I
once
mean,
an
I kind of
accusation comes about, like that's just what it is. Like if you didn't do anything, then it's gonna come out that you didn't do anything.
I just get nervous that if something did happen, that we have cloudy days again, like we did when Benoit, when after they
Yeah.
gave Benoit all of his flowers and everything on that,
Right. And then you find out that
and
he
then you
did kill his
find
fucking
out that
family.
he
Yeah.
did it. Like,
Yeah.
and I just
Yeah.
feel like those were dark days in WWE. I mean,
Mhm.
I remember it clearly watching that entire
Yeah.
episode of Raw.
Yeah, so, you know, fingers I don't even know. I don't even wanna say fingers crossed because, like, if the dude's guilty, I don't wanna wish him the best at all. Um, so, yeah, I think we'll just, you know, we'll leave it there and we'll just kinda be very cautious because but we, you know, you have a little faith that, like, WWE isn't that stupid to where they would bring him in without whatever. I guess we're gonna find out. It's gonna
I
come out, you know what I mean? It's gonna ramp up heavy now.
I wish that we would know more. That
It'll come
um
out. That's what I'm saying. It'll come out. It's gonna come out now. He's back in here, and if there's any rift to where like he is implicated, anything like that, like it's gonna come out heavy. What is Maddie standing behind you naked or something?
no, she's trying to get a snack and she's like
Oh,
crawling. Um no, but I wish um I don't I don't like the fact though, and the one thing I think that people are pissed off the most about is that right after Brock comes back, is that they immediately are like, we're done doing live in person.
yeah. Because I was
Um,
like, oh, why did you know, because they did it right before, but it's like, oh, that's random. I mean, I get it, but like
you know,
again,
no, you're good.
I
Keep
can't cut
going.
the whole podcast, dog.
No, you're good. She was
Um,
making sounds.
but yeah, I mean, you know, I understand why they wouldn't want the press, especially now. Like they might come back and do press conferences, but for the moment, I kind of understand why they don't want to do it. Um,
I just feel
we'll
like
see.
somebody might ask a question and that would give us better insight. Like that's all.
Yeah,
Like I
yeah,
guess I want
yeah.
to know how was
But
he
they're
cleared?
right, but we're, you know, you got to think too, like they're a wrestling company. You
No,
know,
true.
they're not a tabloid. They're not, um, you know, they're not your daily dose of what's real and what's not, you know what I mean? They tell stories on TV. Um, so yeah, I mean, it'd be the same thing with the NFL. You know what I mean? Like if a player gets accused of something, when they go to that press conference, they're not going to let them ask them. It was like Deshaun Watson. They're not going to let Deshaun go up there and get grilled for an hour about
Right.
his sexual misconduct. So I get that. It's weird. I mean, if it's just a temporary thing, like for sure. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's not like you're not gonna get asked the questions though. Like, you know, you got TMZ and like all these tabloids, like they're gonna find a way to ask. So I guess it whatever. But if you got
Anyways,
kids watching, yeah, yeah, yeah. So
but enough about Brock. Like we're both
yeah,
excited
dude.
that he's back.
Yeah,
Um, so I got three three questions for you. Well,
yeah,
three people
right.
with being the fallout from SummerSlam. Where do we go? So we'll start with Rollins, which I think is the obvious one. He's
I
gonna go with Punk at Mania, or that's the
I
plan now. I feel
I
like.
think we're I mean, yes, but I feel like we're going back to the triple threat again. I think we're going right
With
back to the
Reigns,
yes, with Reigns, and I think it's gonna be something like, where they're gonna put this it's gonna be a stipulation match, in a sense, like, they're gonna try and find a way to where it's just those 3, no fuckery at foot. How? I don't know, unless it be like a triple threat Hell in a Cell match, um, which would be
Lumberjack.
no, it's just, um, but yeah, I think that's the road we're going back down because you look at the aftermath of Raw and, um, you got Punk yelling back, "What took you so long?" And then you've got Rollins saying like or Reigns saying like, "I wasn't coming to save your ass," you know? So,
Yeah, no, yeah. The
yeah, I don't
fact
know.
though that Raw or Reigns is getting speared 2 nights, 2 out of 3 nights by
Yeah.
Breaker is mind blowing. Because I know,
Yeah.
yes, I know wrestling is fake, but I'm sure that still does not feel good.
Yeah, and I think and he got the tsunami a couple times, like 2, 3 times
Yes.
as well.
Like I know that
Um,
these are professional. They are protecting each other
well,
as best
yeah,
as
yeah.
possible. But there's still some realism to it. Like,
Right, right, right. There's still some realism to it. I don't know, dude. I think they're telling a magnificent story. I would not mind to see Reigns and Rollins and Punk again headlining WrestleMania. I
do
would not
you
mind it.
do you think this is also setting up for another war game story?
Maybe, but it's hard for me to pinpoint where it would go because, like, do I wanna see a similar thing? Like, I don't wanna see Roman and his cousins and Punk versus Seth and his minions. Like, I don't wanna
Okay.
see that.
Would you rather see the bloodline again?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, if they can mix it up and make it, like, legit, like, I'll do it.
I
Like,
just think
I
it's too
mean,
hard.
yeah, I feel like they'll figure it out somehow.
That
I
is the
mean,
one thing though I hate with WWE is like they get a good story and they just
mhm,
run with it until it's literally
buried.
pounded
Yeah,
in the dirt.
yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I'm sure we're gonna get something at War Games, but is it even War Games? Have they
Yes.
said it is War
Yeah.
Games? Okay.
Um,
Um, yeah, that's what I was wondering if they're calling it War Games or if they're just calling it Survivor Series, because that's a different thing. If
right.
it's
That
just
could
Survivor
be
Series, we're going back to the 5 on 5, you know?
Survivor Series War
War
Games
Games. Okay. So,
at Petco Park in San Diego, which would
that'll
be
be
cool.
sick. That'll be sick because it's outside, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Um,
Which could also be dangerous because it could rain.
yeah, but San
Um,
Diego, it's gonna rain. It's gonna rain.
Cody,
Uh,
where do we go with? Oh, okay, that's the hardest one. So I'll say, where do we go with Cena?
it's Brock.
Okay,
I think it's
but I
Brock
mean long
after
term.
Brock. So he'll do this thing with Brock. I think they'll do one match, but I think it won't be. I guess would be in Paris or would it be Crown Jewel? It'd probably be Crown Jewel.
I got a good one for you.
I'm sure it is a good one. Um, I'm saying it's gonna be Crown Jewel, I feel like, because that's a big show for them. That's typically you get these kind of matches. So, yeah, I feel like that's where we're going with this. And then after, it's like sky's the limit because it's like whoever starts the next one is you gotta almost think like whoever Cena puts over in that final match, it's a rocket ship on their ass. You know what I mean? Like whoever he puts in that match with him, that if they're not already a megastar, and no, that's not a pun for LA Knight.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I think that, yeah, whoever they give that final match to is obviously going to be Cena's choice, who
I
he
think it's
wants
an
it to
honor
be.
too, honestly.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I think Cena is going to decide who that last match is, and it's gonna be somebody he believes in and wants to put over. I don't think it's a person that they're like on the last match in particular that they're gonna be like, "Hey, we want this person." He's like, "Okay." Like, I don't see that. I
Cena,
see it
we'll
being
give you
he chose.
Otis.
Yeah, so, I think, it's gonna be somebody that he believes in, like And not it won't be him, but like a Carmelo Hayes, an Ethan Page, someone like
Chad
that.
Gable.
Maybe it could be Dominic Mysterio. We joked about it the other day.
Damn.
It could be
Okay, so hold
Dominic
on.
Mysterio, dude.
I hate cutting you off, but you already okay. So Clash at Paris is Brock.
Yeah,
Crown Jewel is
yeah.
Dom for the IC title. Might as well give him the Grand Slam.
I think if they're gonna give him the IC title, he's gonna face AJ because we haven't gotten that yet. So I think AJ will get the title from Dom, then we'll get AJ and Cena. And that might be his final match where he
No,
wins the
no,
IC
hold on.
title.
Damn it, I hate cutting you off. But maybe that's how Dom gets it back though. Is his final match is against so say you're right.
Oh, I see. You're taking he takes
Yeah,
that and then Dom faces him in those last match,
at his
gets the
last
IC title
match.
back. Yeah. Cause
But
I
I
mean
just
I know
don't
he
see
fucks with
Dom at that caliber though. Like, I mean,
but
I think
you
Dom's already a superstar.
you can say what you want to. I know John Cena fucks with a certain somebody. I'll
Who?
get called a fanboy for saying it, but fucking Logan Paul get mad.
I think he's already a big star though.
Oh, this will catapult him even more, even more.
It's so crazy. Like, those are two really good options. It's just I
Yeah.
feel like we're gonna get caught completely off guard.
Oh yeah, dude. It's gonna be something weird.
That's gonna be
Edge just
like
comes over from AEW and has a match with
so
Cena. Like
I've
they
seen
strike a deal.
something that like
Yeah.
he's fought Punk. He's fought who was before Punk? Orton.
Yeah.
Now he's fighting Brock. There's only one
Yeah.
left.
It's AJ.
No, Edge. Like
Oh, his feud
those are
dog, his
four
feuds with
big.
AJ, his feuds with AJ are bigger than all those guys, I feel like. Not Brock,
Ah,
not Brock and Randy, but AJ. Did you ever watch that shit?
yes, but Edge and Cena early
Uh,
'06. That
that won't
was
happen. That won't happen. They're not gonna, neither company is gonna let those guys be in a ring together. Whose ring would it be under? You know what I'm
maybe it'll
saying?
be
Like,
Mr. Iguana.
oh my God, dude. Have you seen those TikToks? I've been geeking over it for like a week now. Let me see. I'll show you one. I'll put it up to the thing.
Just send it to me.
I gotta find it. But yeah, it's where it just keeps saying, yeah, so like here's one. Tell me if you can hear this noise that comes through real quick. Can you hear that? But can you hear it? No? Oh, okay.
No, just
I'll
send it
send
to
it
me.
to you. Yeah, it's where they go lizard, lizard, lizard. It's a lizard hitting a button and keep saying lizard. And every time I'm probably gonna make it. I might not make it tonight, but I'm gonna make one. Like nobody's in here. Nobody's gonna whatever. I'm gonna make one and it's gonna be who do you want Cena's last match to be? And it's gonna be the lizard saying lizard, talking about Mr. Iguana. So I'm
And
gonna
you're gonna
fuck with
clip
that.
this when I say Mr. Iguana.
No, it's just gonna be like lizard, and then it's gonna pop up because there'll be a picture of Cena, and then the lizard will be there, and it'll be like who's Cena's last match, and it'll keep hitting lizard, and then it'll pop up Mr. Iguana.
Maybe his last match could be Ethan Page. I don't
I
know.
think so. I mean, I think that would be it's who Cena wants. And we've learned over the 25 years,
I
Cena is a complex individual, and we're not gonna know. I don't think we're gonna know.
I saw something like, what if we get a tag match, Nikki and Cena versus Becky and Seth at Clash in
Yeah.
Paris?
And like people were saying, dude, it could be Miz.
That was a good rivalry.
Yeah, it could be Miz. There is a lot of rivalries he had with people that are still in the company, and Miz is one of the big ones. The Miz
I
beat him in the main event at WrestleMania. You know what I mean? Like
what it could be. What's his nuts too? The
it
kid
could be
that
The Rock. It could be The
no,
Rock.
no, the young kid that
Austin
casting for
Theory?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, who knows? He wanted
I
Austin Theory
honestly,
to
I think
go.
that's like one of the best things about this Cena retirement is we
Yeah.
don't know because I'm like sold on The Rock. Honestly, I am, but
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like that's like the obvious one, and like you said, Cena is such a complex man. Like nobody's gonna know what it really is.
And I feel like it'd be too hard with Rock because not only do you have to work around Cena's schedule, but then you also have to work around The Rock's schedule. and they're
Right.
both two of the biggest movie stars in the world. So it's like, um, but yeah, dude, I love this story. Just everything he's doing. I was talking to Tori last night. We watched a clip. It was like people were making, edits and shit of SummerSlam, and the one was Cena, and I was just sitting there, and it just started crossing my mind like we're almost to the end. You know what I mean? And it was just got like I was sitting there and I started getting upset because I was like, I'm not the biggest Cena fan, but it's still like, you know what I mean? What I would imagine all these, like our dad's age felt like
Hulk Hogan
when
fans.
Hulk Hogan fan, or like when Ric Flair retired, or like, different things like that. And
Ric
I just
Flair's
told Tori,
retired at least 6 times.
yeah, well, the first time. And I told Tori, I was just like, "Oh, I'm gonna have a mental break." Not a mental break, but like I'm gonna cry when
Yeah.
when that match is over. It's gonna be sad during the match, but at the end, where he finally shows emotion in that ring, like full out emotion, like he's not gonna hold that in. You know what I mean? It's gonna pop, and that's gonna be sad. That's gonna be a sad thing to fucking endure, but fuck it, we
Where,
ball, you know?
where do we go from this with Cody?
Oh my God, I have no idea. I don't know. I said it because originally, remember, I said LA Knight, but I said it for Cody, not Seth. You know what I mean? Like, it could be Drew McIntyre.
Okay.
It could be Logan Paul. We
Okay.
talked about that because with Logan Paul, typically when they don't really have a story, Logan's really good to fit in there because he can do a great PLE match with who, you know what I mean? One of those guys you put him in there with, and it like, just over the top. Um,
Who takes the title off Cody?
oh,
If you think,
so
because you
okay,
think that,
I feel like if the only person that crosses my mind that would just take the title from Cody is either Sami Zayn or CM Punk.
so I read that
Because I
per
don't think it'd
W.
be Roman. I don't think it'd be
So
Roman
that's what I
again.
heard per WWE Insider. Night or the main event for 42, right?
Mhm.
Is Reigns versus Rhodes.
Number 3, because then we're not gonna get 4, you know what I mean? Usually it
Yeah,
ends
but I
after
mean, you get
3.
best of three.
Yeah, but, like, I don't wanna see that again. I know we have to get there, but give Roman the other title, like, you know what I mean? If he beats Seth, like, that's cool because he's never beat Seth, and it will have a meaning to it a little bit, because he's never beaten Seth. Did you know that?
You told me that.
Yeah, never beaten Seth. One time, he didn't lose his title because Seth got the rope and Roman wouldn't let go, and he got himself DQ'd. He has never beaten Seth Rollins, and that's nuts. Nuts. Never beaten that motherfucker. Um, but yeah, I think they're gonna fucking strap a rocket to fucking Sami Zayn now. I feel like he's gonna win the Rumble. I feel like he's gonna fucking catapult, and
What?
he's
Win the
gonna
Rumble.
yeah, I think Sammy's gonna win the Rumble. I just have this sneaky feeling
So why don't you think
with
Sammy is seen his last opponent?
no, no.
Well, you said whoever wins is going to get a rocket strapped to their ass.
Yeah, but I think they're gonna do that with the Rumble. You know what I
Oh,
mean? Well,
okay.
because like I think Sammy's gonna win the title at next year's Mania. I just don't know which title and who. Um, and if he faced John, that doesn't immediately put him in the title picture, you know what I mean? But if he wins the Rumble or the Chamber, it could be either one. It could be the Chamber or the Rumble. Like I don't know. I feel like Sami Zayn is going to be competing for a world title at WrestleMania next year.
Clip
Clip
it.
it. Clip it. Um,
We both knew exactly what this was.
yeah, clip it.
Okay. Um. Okay. I I don't know what to
Where do
say.
you think we're going? Where do you think we're going with Cody?
I have no idea.
I know it's so
Like it
hard,
is.
dude. We sat there that
It's
night and we're just like, where the fuck are we
it's
going
so
now?
hard because you don't know what this movie schedule is like,
Yeah.
and that's like the biggest curveball thrown
Hmm.
at me is what does this movie schedule entail?
Like, yeah,
Is
what
it
does it entail from Cody? What does it entail
is
from
it
Cody?
just him talking like you and I
Yeah.
and him doing this or whatever like at home and they're gonna recorded, or him flying to California, doing whatever, talking,
Right.
and then flying back. Like,
Like, what's
what
the
does this
timeline? Yeah, what's the
right?
timeline? Is it 2 weeks and they can have him done? Is it 3 months and he's gonna be done? You
Because
know what
I'm
I
starting
mean?
to think
So,
that it's not as serious. Because Roman's a main character in the movie, right?
I don't know.
Because it seems like Roman's not going anywhere.
Yeah, I don't know if that character I don't really know a lot about Street Fighter, so, like, I don't know if Roman's gonna I don't know either of them in Tails, but yeah, I guess we're just gonna have to see if we see somebody come up against Cody that you're like, "Oh, damn, I didn't even think about that, like, he could actually beat him," then
But I
and who
don't
knows?
think
Who knows? Maybe it's no, because they're done. I'm not even gonna say that take because it's stupid.
what John.
No, I was gonna say if it's Brock faces Cody, beats Cody, takes the title, John beats Brock for the title back and gets 18. But that's not gonna happen because they already had their squash match. They already had their 3. They already had their best of 3.
That's what I'm saying. But Cena and Rhodes haven't.
You really
Maybe
think
he
they would
does.
do that? You really think they would do I mean, I know he's trying to but they did that passing the torch moment at SummerSlam at the end. Like, I just can't imagine
I
them
don't.
doing it in December as well.
I don't
Like,
know.
will I be mad? Probably, because 'cause they're not gonna do that same match. It's not gonna be a street fight again. You know what I mean? Like, they're not gonna fucking Cena's not gonna chuck a staircase at Cody's head. Um,
I liked how he lifted it up and made it look so heavy.
and literally he picked that up with ease. I saw this TMZ interview with him today. They, like, caught him outside, and they're like, "How do you feel?" He's like, "Well, I'm definitely older." He's like, "Bumps and bruises, though, we get through it." And I was like, "Alright, alright." But, yeah, he was a lot of shit where he was, like, picking up the stairs, like, "It's so heavy." I was like, "You're fucking lying,
Speaking of
dog."
bumps and bruises, I'm gonna send you something to listen to on your way to work tomorrow. Brooke Hogan called in on a wrestling show, and she was talking, and this guy, I don't know the full story, but that some litigation that Hogan was going through, this
Mhm,
guy was involved. His name's Bubby or something,
mhm.
and some litigation, like, and he was getting wiretapped and everything, and that's how the video came out. Because I don't know the full story, but anyways, Brooke Hogan did it, and I started listening to it on my way home today. And he asked like, what about his will? And she talks like, I never wanted him to marry Sky
Yeah,
and all this, but it was interesting. Um,
um,
anyways,
that's a
back to
weird thing.
Cody.
That's weird. Speaking of real quick, touching on that, did you see at his funeral that piece of shit, I don't know who it was, that took a video of him as he was laying in the casket, like at his
No,
funeral? Yeah, dude, it was all over the internet. Somebody took a video at his funeral, like had their phone or something. All you see is a casket and it pans over and like someone's trying to hide their phone and it's fucking Hogan laying in a casket.
are you sure that's who it is?
Yeah. Okay. Who else looks like Hulk Hogan?
A lot of
Nobody.
people.
Not really. I mean, they make themselves look like Hogan, but they don't look like Hogan. Um, but yeah, piece of shit. Anyway, off Hogan. We already did a whole fucking podcast on Hulk Hogan. But yeah, Cody, dude, I don't know. I don't
I
know
don't
what
know.
we're doing.
I think
We're finna see. We finna see, but we'll see on Friday, I guess. You know what I mean?
Cody is supposed to be here in Cincinnati too. He's
On
advertised.
SmackDown, I would imagine he
Yes.
was. Yeah, he's there all the time. Um, that's what,
Maybe it's
October
Jacob.
3rd?
Maybe Jacob.
I don't wanna see Jacob lose again.
I
You know
mean,
what
he's
I
already
mean?
done
Like,
solo.
yeah, I don't wanna see him lose again.
Maybe
It's
Jay
gotta be
turns
some
on. Maybe Jay turns on him. I don't know.
ah, I don't know, dude. Maybe it's The Miz,
I
maybe
just feel
it's
like there's
The
so
Miz.
many wrestlers out there.
Yeah,
There's just none up to Cody Rhodes level that I would be interested. Like, there's very few that I'd be interested in watching. Not no.
in a sense where you can know it's not gonna be predictable.
Right,
You
like
know what
if
I'm
he went up
saying?
against
Like
like Omos or something, I immediately know Cody's not.
right.
They're not gonna put Omos over. But
They
if
put him
he
against
goes,
Solo. They put him on Solo. He's not winning that. You know what I mean? But if they put Drew in there, you'd be like,
yes,
oh,
or Randy. So that's where I think we're going. I think we're going Cody versus Randy WrestleMania 42.
I mean, maybe, maybe, because what? They had the one match and Randy wanted to kick him in the head and he didn't kick him in the head. So
Or
I think he,
Does Damien get back involved? But I'm like, whatever.
maybe somebody comes up, maybe somebody comes over.
But it's like the same question I could ask you now. What do they do with mommy?
I don't know. I know she's going to continue this shit with EO because she wants to
Okay,
beat EO. You know what
that's
I
cool.
mean?
Like, I mean, you can only see
Right.
that so many times.
Right. Well, it's the same thing with there's a lot. It's like it almost does feel like the fallout of Mania, which is weird
Right,
because I'm like, I don't know what's happening. We didn't know what was happening with Seth until Raw happened. Like we had no idea.
right,
So I do like that, so we're still getting long form storytelling, but now we're going instead of a full year story, we're kind of getting a 6 month story. It seems like, and then it's like a refresh almost. You know what I
right.
mean? What it is, but it isn't. Like with Seth's case, it's not really a refresh. It is, but not really. Um,
It's
but
like
yeah,
where we go with
Tiffany
Lyra?
Stratton. Yeah, where do we go with Tiffany?
Where
Like,
we go with
I think
Tiffany?
Lyra's going with Bailey, whatever they're gonna do. But
I
yeah, where do we
think
go with Tiffany
Bailey.
Stratton?
I think Bailey beats what's her Becky. Then that's how they get it back to Lyra.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, there's a lot going on, dude.
There's just a
Someone
lot of
will eventually take
questions.
the, yeah, I think will Zilla show up? I think we're at
But
a standstill with wrestling until we get a week under the belt. And even then, we might not know shit. You know what I
I
mean? I
don't
think,
want to. I want this bloodline storyline to die. I'm so
yeah,
tired
it's
of
not
it.
going to, though. It's not going to. So you might as well embrace it. And Zilla's a dog.
I
Zilla's
mean,
like Jacob.
I
Zilla's like
haven't
Jacob.
I have embraced it, but it's like
I
I'm
get why you're
bored.
saying that, but
I'm
it's like
bored.
if they stopped with the solo shit, stop giving him 7 factions in a 2-year time, and just let these motherfuckers go, like, separate them, then
Like
cool, but, like, I don't fuck with this shit that they're doing, you know what I mean? Like, even with Roman and Jay, they, like, didn't fucking,
like the tall dude. I haven't even seen him wrestle yet. He's
he
been
wrestled
there.
on a wrestled on a dark match,
Cool.
but
I
yeah, he
didn't see
hasn't
it,
wrestled on, yeah, well, duh, it's a dark match,
but that's what I'm
uh
saying. Like
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm tired of the bloodline shit.
JC
But
Mateo. I don't think he's wrestled, has he?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he wrestled R Truth, remember?
Cool. Didn't see. Like,
Yeah.
what happened to our truth? Why did he just? People were jerking him around, and now he's what gone?
Yeah. I mean, you could say the same thing about LA Knight. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm getting tired of him being this secondary character, left and right. He gets pushed up. I read a thing about the brass ring and how it's not real, but like he's done everything. He sold merch. He got over with the crowd. He can talk on the mic. He can do everything. And, you know, Monday, you're like, oh shit. Like, because he hasn't been doing anything. You're like, oh shit. That's the feud with Seth. It's LA Knight. And no, Roman and Punk are back. You know what I mean? And it's like, now what? Like, he's just sitting off to the side.
Are you
Is
a
he
LA Knight
involved?
fan?
Not really.
Oh
Not really. But like, he's over.
no, I agree.
Why? Yeah, why wouldn't you give him a push? You know what I mean? It doesn't mean you have to give him the title, but why wouldn't you give him a
I think
push?
it's really shitty that he's only had one title in what 3 years, four
Yeah,
years?
yeah, yeah,
Not even a
um,
tag title. Like
yeah.
he.
So I definitely think. Well, he's been champion twice. He was U.S. champ twice.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the age, because he's like 45. Maybe it's the age, and they're just kind of like, maybe it's just kind of like, they just don't wanna give him a run because,
Right.
maybe they look at it as that. But yeah, I'm tired of seeing that. Um, you gotta mix it up eventually. I understand, do what works when it comes to these guys and, like, how you make your money, but, like, come on, you're gonna get to a point if you lose these guys because you don't push them, you're gonna get to a point where 5 years down the road, there's nobody left. You know what I mean? Like, why are you
Right.
building this young talent if you're gonna call them up and then you're gonna make them be dark matches for 5 years straight? Like, where's Carmelo Hayes? You know what I'm saying? Why is Trick Williams still in NXT? Like, I've said it before, like, farmers don't grow their own crops just to throw them in the garbage. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Um, yeah, I don't know. I mean, ready for something new, but we're not gonna get anything new. It's gonna be
Which
new. It's like polishing a fucking old trophy and giving it to someone like, cool, it's a trophy, but like you've seen that trophy before, you know what I mean? Like it's
which
not,
I agree.
yeah, you're just polishing the same shit, putting a little spin on it, doing the same story with a different person. So, I mean, yeah, yeah. But yeah,
Um
man, I think we're gonna get I think after SmackDown, we're gonna have a lot more to talk about. You know what I mean? I think after SmackDown, a picture is gonna be painted on a lot of fronts. We'll see where the mid cards are gonna go through, like, because we know on Raw, we know the World Heavyweight, it's going with those guys. We know the IC, they're sticking to the Dom and, AJ Styles. We'll go to SmackDown, we're gonna find out what's the US title picture? What's Solo doing? Like, who's going after Solo now? We're gonna see who's going after Kevin now, or who's going after Cody now. We're gonna see what's the plan for the tag titles. Who's going after the Wyatt Six? How are they gonna control this tag team division? Um, yeah, there's just a lot going on, and I think SmackDown is gonna be it's gonna be, dog. You know what I mean? Like I think we're still in the aftermath, and I just think
do you think it's gonna be good or bad?
SmackDown. I think it'll be good. I think it'll be good. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna be like show of the year by any means, but um, I definitely think we're gonna get answers.
What do you
So
think of this Nikki and Becky stuff?
I think it's funny. Um, I did like that she made that comment about don't talk about my husband like we're the best couple in the WWE or something like that. And then and then she's like, you almost had that, but you can't see him anymore. I thought that was hilarious. But yeah, I don't like that we're doing it. I don't give a fuck about Nikki and Becky. I don't give a fuck. Like it's the same thing, like we were just talking about. There's so many wrestlers that you have sitting there in the women's division, and you're like, let's bring this old fart who and like that's the funny thing too, is like not to compare the two things, but Brock and that case that's going on, horrible shit, like if it, happened or whatever. But like Nikki Bella just got divorced because she was beating her husband. You know what I mean? Like,
Sounds
but
like
like
somebody we
nobody's,
know.
yeah, but nobody, she can hear you. Um, but yeah, like nobody's saying shit. I'd be like, this girl came back, she just got done beating her husband, and we out here, but she's got to pay that alimony payment somehow, dog. Because
Well,
she has to pay the
I
alimony.
heard something that in 2020 they said Nikki and Brie said we should have a match or somebody should have a match with Becky when our kids are 4 or 5. Well, their kid just turned 4.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, whatever.
last thing I wanted to cover. What do you think about this 3D and Hardys? One more time. Are
I
you?
don't think
I
it's
feel
gonna
like I
be
know.
good. It's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good. I mean, you know how I feel about these older wrestlers. Granted, this is different. This is not WWE. This is TNA. Like, I get it. It's a lot different than them taking someone else's spot. That's not what it is because it's TNA is pretty much the indies. You know what I mean? They're growing out of the indies, but they're still pretty much the indies. Um,
I did not
so
know. Oh, go ahead.
no, I don't. foresee it being good, and if they try to run the highlight reel, someone's gonna get hurt.
I did not know Devon was in bad condition.
I didn't know that.
Yes,
How the
apparent.
fuck is he gonna wrestle?
So apparently he will be medically cleared by then. I did
Oh,
not know this. I just found this out on. It wasn't busted open. It was some. It was that podcast I told you that I was listening to that one day.
yeah.
That one guy. They were talking about it, and they said, "Yeah, apparently Devon will be medically cleared by the time of this match." I did not know that.
I didn't know shit about it.
No,
I'm not a big Bubba Ray Dudley fan, though. I think he's a douchebag.
he just beat Zilla for the whatever
I
the.
know. Yeah, I think he's a douchebag. I have no I'm not a Bubba fan. I'm not a Bubba fan. He thinks he's the greatest wrestler of all time. Like, it's my perception of him, where he thinks he's the greatest wrestler of all time, and I'm like,
He was just a
according to
hardcore.
who?
He was just
Yeah,
a
I'm like,
hardcore.
according to who, dog? Like, you started a revolution for sure. WWE, you were a tag team. Sick, dude. Those matches were sick. I mean, cool. You went to TNA and you were a top guy for a little bit. Like, you needed other people to help you though. So again, I'm not a wrestler. I can't judge. You know
But
what I
also
mean? But that's just my perception.
at that time, TNA always pushed the old WWE guys.
Yeah.
You're an
Uh,
idiot.
I know. It's a cool flashlight for my
You
ghost
know,
hunt.
like they
For
pushed
my ghost
Angle.
hunt.
They pushed
Yeah.
Angle. They pushed Jeff Hardy. They pushed they were even pushing Christian and Tomko.
Yeah.
You know, like but
Yeah.
well,
So
I
that
think
time, dog. It's bedtime.
it was only an hour, but you know, I think there's some good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have you
It's a
rewatch
filler.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a filler. It's a filler. I mean, it's definitely it's a weird time to be, we had our afterthoughts or whatever, but we're kind of in that limbo phase like I was just talking about, and we just kind of got to see what's going on and can't talk about nothing if there's nothing going on. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like, so
This we're gonna try to come back at you guys. Well, we're not gonna try. We will come back at you guys in a form like this next week, where we're probably not together.
yeah.
Um, and then I'll be on vacation the following week, and you'll be at
Yeah,
work.
that's fine. It's
Actually,
fine.
we might be doing some live videos either Wednesday or Thursday. We gotta get confirmation on that. AEW.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You
Yeah.
forgot. We
I
literally
thought you were
talked about.
talking I thought you were talking about this Wednesday. I was like, no, we're not.
No, next Wednesday or Thursday, we might be doing something together, going to AEW,
Right.
which would be cool. And
Hmm.
then in 3 weeks or 3 months, we're trying to go to SmackDown, but prices are just
A little
s-
crazy.
stupid.
Yeah. But yeah, it's all good.
But yeah, so I ain't got nothing else to say. Do you?
No, sir. No,
But
sir. It was a good one. It was a quick one, but that's all it takes sometimes. Being quick isn't always bad. I don't care what they say. You know what I
no,
mean?
I
Being
mean
quick
my.
gets the job done. Same. Same.
You knew where I was
Same.
going with that.
Yeah, dog. Same. Yeah. But
I'm
yeah,
happy.
well, yeah.
But
We
no,
will.
we'll talk to you guys next week. If anything happens like crazy, we'll jump on, give our quick little 15-20 minutes and talk about it. But for
I'll
now, we'll catch you guys on the next one.
see you on the flippity flip. Too much? No, it's perfect. I know.